Hello student, welcome to my class of computer science for class 12th. Today we are going to understand wireless mobile communication protocol student, in which we will cover GSM, GPRS and WLL. So let's begin student. So as you can see student, wireless or mobile communication protocols works with the help of without any physical connection. I mean to say without using any kind of wire. So let's begin understand it according to the theoretical part. So first of all, wireless communication is a type of data communication that is performed and delivered wirelessly between the mobile devices. Okay student, here you have to understand this one thing, mobile devices, not to the other devices like telephone, like landline connection or whatever. So it is explained here, when two devices are connected without any wired communication, it is considered as wireless medium, or we can say that mobile communication protocol also, because mobility provides us the facility to take that device from one place to another place without restrictions. Okay, now the network architecture used, that is unique in that separate mobile network, okay, from fixed network, provide the connectivity between the two via protocol specialty for wireless mobile communication, which is not as a wireless mobile communication protocol. Example of the such protocol are GSM, GPRS, WLL. So student, here GSM, GPRS and WLL are the protocol which is known as mobile communication protocol, which gives the facility to connect two mobile devices wirelessly, okay, according to their range, their facilities, okay, and from base station. For example, if you are using Airtel telecommunication, Idea telecommunication, they have their own infrastructure like circuitry, tower, whatever. Okay, if they are connected to each other, okay, they are using the mobile communication protocol, which may be one of the following like GSM, GPRS or WLL. Now we are going to understand GSM student. So GSM stands for Global System for Mobile Communication. It is standard protocol that is developed by European Telecommunication Standard Institute, that is ETSI, for second generation cellular phone, okay, I mean to say mobile phones. Okay, it is actually initially start at circuit switching network. As you student remember, in earlier video we have learned what was the circuit switching, in which the circuit was established from sender and receiver, okay, for making the communication, okay, or for transmitting the data or packets. So same way the GSM actually was initially start as a circuit switching, but later the packet switching was implemented. Okay, circuit switching was the first one switching technique. After that the packet switching was implemented, okay, and integration of the general packet radio services, I mean to say GPRS, okay, technology as well. So it means to say student, GSM was startingly designed for circuit switching, but the packet switching was introduced, okay, and integration of GPRS, that is general packet radio services technology, okay, it was enhance its features, okay. So it was not only for circuit switching only, it is used in packet switching also, and this is widely used GSM frequency, okay. The frequency of GSM is 900 megahertz to 1800 megahertz. This is the frequency, okay. GSM actually use a SIM card. As you know what is SIM card, its full form is subscriber identity module card. Actually it is a tiny portable memory chip. We can say that it is a memory chip. Why? Because we can store the user mobile phone number on inside that also. Basically it is used for calling also, but we can store the mobile number also. But nowadays I think user are going to store their number in mobile only, okay, and sometimes they are using the SIM number also, okay. So actually it is also considered as a memory chip, okay, that is store the information about you as a cell phone user. I mean to say whatever the user contact numbers on it, and there is a 17-digit code that designates its country of the origin and the system carrier and unique user ID, okay. So every SIM card contains 17-digit code student that definitely specify its geographical location, like what is the country code of the particular SIM card, okay, from which country it is, okay, and the carrier, I want to say which communication network, okay, and unique ID of the user. Now we are going to understand GPRS. So here GPRS standard, that is General Packet Radio Services, student. In this GSM, okay, cell system, there are always ideal to radio capacity. It means to say before GSM, okay, I'm to say GPRS, in GSM cell phone system there will be always ideal capacity was established between two mobiles, okay, which is not being used and stayed unused until the other cell phone is decided to make the call. It means to say if we are using GSM based mobile phone, that time they are having ideal radio capacity, okay, and it was not used until the another one person or phone will being the call on that time, make the call on that time thing, okay. So GPRS use the ideal radio frequency. So ensure that student, you have to underline this one thing, GPRS actually use ideal radio frequency to establish a data network to be used for data transmission within 115 kbps. That means to say is lesser amount of the speed, okay. Now GPRS use the GSM facility, which is advanced form of GSM, that is GGSN, okay. It means to say gateway GPRS support node. Node means a network, I am to say the computer or device which is connected to the network, so that's why here is node. So gateway GPRS support node, that is known as GGSN, and service GPRS, that is SGSN, okay. So there are two nodes supported by GPRS, okay. It is an extended form of GSM. So gateway GPRS node and service GPRS node, okay. These are two major components of the GPRS network, okay student. So GGSN converts the incoming traffic from the mobile user, okay, via SGSN and forward to its relevant network. So once we have to understand it again, student, the GGSN, it means to say gateway GPRS, okay, converts the incoming traffic from the mobile user, okay, via SGSN, जो service and whatever the service as GGSN, okay, provide the signal, incoming signal to GGSN, it converts, okay, in a form of incoming traffic, okay, and forward to relevant network, and vice versa. The servicing GPRS support the node, okay, SGSN, to keep mobile user connected to the internet and IP based application. Now we are going to understand WLL, that is last one protocol for the wireless loop, I want to say wireless network protocol. So here is WLL stand for wireless local loop. Initially actually telephone line were connected via copper cable, I want to say physical connection, okay, with the help of wired connection, but with WLL protocol telephone line, that is WLL support, can be used while roaming, okay students. So we are going to understand it again. So actually telephone line were connected with the copper line cable, okay, but in the case of WLL protocol, telephone with WLL support can be used for while in roaming only, that time, okay. When somebody calls from WLL to another person, base transfer, okay, I'm saying base transaction receiver accept signal and send it to base section controller, okay student. So here WLL is used for roaming, okay, and controller decide them according to given code and send the base station to manage, which send the telephone exchange and get back to the specific customer on the same route via different transfer receiver, I mean transaction receiver. However, this was quite inefficient when it was cover the bigger ground, probably why they are become obstacle. You can consider in this particular diagram, student. For example, if you are in roaming, you definitely call to your friend or your neighbor, okay. That time your call will go to this particular extension, I am say transaction receiver, okay, base station, okay, and transaction receiver accept the signal and send to base station controller, okay, whatever the base station control like Airtel base container, okay, and it will decide according to given code, okay, where base station manager will be sent to telephone exchange, and then you will get connected with your friend or neighbor. So I hope student you are